Hello and welcome to Studio 18 in the Pines. Their new art exhibit here is Heightened Senses, and there are 6 studio artists who have created art specifically for this show, Heightened Senses. Let's go take a tour of some of this lovely art. This artist is Larry Joe Miller, who is a studio artist here, does great work. Every time I see his work, it's different.
Right.
You keep changing, moving. You're a mover and shaker.
Yeah.
So these are landscapes. That's
Pretty much a landscape show with like the one self-portrait in there.
and there it is.
There
Larry
it is.
Joe Miller,
There's
larger than life.
larger than, right? I was a lot younger then. That was done in 1955.
Was it really?
No.
You did it last week.
I did it recently, actually, yeah. Yeah. So, but that is one I call Bobblehead Larry.
And
the only
why is
reason,
that?
Because when I held it up to show people one day, I was doing it like this, and they said, "Oh, Bobblehead Larry." So that's what it kind of got stuck as. And that's that picture.
I like it.
But thank you. It's actually kind of my logo for all of my business cards and the some of my other publicity stuff
Because
that I
it's
use.
definitely you.
Oh, good,
You know,
good.
it's...
At least I did. That one is oil too, by the way.
Larry Joe, thank you so much.
Thank you. My pleasure. Nice seeing you folks again.
Yeah, it's good to be here again.
Good. Thank you.
And this is Sharon Samarco, who curated this entire show and jumped in and did a great job.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. This is 6 of our studio artists, and it's called Heightened Senses, and we challenged them all to create artwork around your 5 senses. So it was a very interactive show, and everybody during the opening had a lot of fun with the interactions, and we hope everybody will come see.
This is Lori Alwine, and these are her gorgeous glass sculptures, I call them. What do you call them? Fused glass sculptures.
Glass art.
Glass art.
Then I can include, mosaics and stained glass and fused glass. It all sums it up.
And you work in all of those mediums?
I do.
How long are you working in glass?
A little over 30 years.
So you do this, you sell these as well?
I do, And I teach classes in how to do stained glass and fusing. And I also do repairs, like for churches, residential, commercial, and repairs and restoration of pieces that get broken, or sometimes it's a total restoration. Oftentimes I get folks that have parents that had a father, or usually it is the father that did stained glass way back when, and then it somehow got broken over the years. So it's really fun to bring it back to the way they originally,
Absolutely. Because that's something you don't want to just throw away. It's part of your family history.
Yes, exactly.
So, thank you, Lori.
You're welcome.
Your work is absolutely stunning.
Thank you very much.
One of our favorite Studio 18 artists is Jacqueline LaFlamme. And she's creative, she loves color, and we love her work. So, Jacqueline, talk to me about this wall, and then we're going to go see the other wall.
All right, well, for Heightened Senses, I thought it would be really fun to do a color study, which we're going to see over there. And I have a brand new piece of artwork, which is a little bit different than what I normally do, because it's not figurative. So I thought it would be really fun to show some work of mine that are a little bit older pieces and then my latest work. So in this work here, these are probably about, well, I won't tell you how old they are. We don't want to like date ourselves here. But in this piece here, this was really the beginning of the development of the style that I paint in now. Of course, now I paint more figuratively for those that know my work. And these are all just little abstract paintings based on the idea of squares and color, not quite as bright as I paint now.
That's right.
That was probably the beginning of my style. And then this is a complete simplified version of what I do. And I thought it would be really fun for Heightened Senses to do a color study. So I've just blocked out different colors. And the idea of this color study is to see how does color make people feel. And I used the M&Ms on the wall here, and I related all the different colors, and the idea was to see which colors people would be attracted to eat. I think that color has a really huge effect on the world, and so in my new body of work, I want to do different types of color studies and maybe some color bombing just to see how color affects the world and in a contemporary society.
So come to Studio 18 in the Pines on the Howard C. Foreman campus and see this art exhibit called Heightened Senses. It'll be here till August 28th, so you have time to come on by, and you'll enjoy it.